Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving right into the DJI Mic Mini 2S. We're going to discover exactly how this tiny piece of gear is completely transforming modern audio capture. But more importantly, we're going to pop the hood and see exactly how the DJI Mic Mini 2S actually works to deliver such incredible, reliable sound.
You know, it's funny. For decades, the ultimate goal in video production was to hide the microphone at all costs. So why are these tiny, colorful, magnetic microphones suddenly taking over your feed? Well, it's because we're witnessing a massive shift right now. Microphones have evolved from hidden, cumbersome necessities into highly visible, practical props for online content. And as you'll see, this shift is enabling creators to capture high-quality audio in ways that simply wouldn't be possible otherwise.
So let's jump right into Section 1, the micro mic content revolution. Because these mics are incredibly small and fully magnetic, you aren't just limited to a standard lapel clip anymore. You can stick them literally anywhere. We're talking about magnetically snapping them onto the brim of a hat, casually holding them directly in your hand during an interview, or, and this is wild, even mounting them right next to a revving car engine. By securely mounting these wireless microphones at such insanely tight proximity to the sound source, creators are unlocking a completely new appreciation for high-quality audio detail. You get a phenomenally strong signal-to-noise ratio, simply because you can put the mic right where the action is happening. Moving right along to Section 2, connecting the DJI ecosystem. When you look at everything included in the 2S kit, it's honestly pretty mind-blowing. You've got a receiver capable of handling up to 4 distinct transmitters, multiple mics, windscreens, magnetic clips, and all the cables you need for both analog cameras and modern smartphones. But what's really impressive here is the sheer engineering of the charging case itself. DJI meticulously designed a dedicated home for every single item inside that compact little case. The whole shebang squeezes perfectly into the lid or the compartments, basically ensuring you're never going to lose a tiny piece of your kit while you're traveling. Now, the hardware isn't just about smart storage. It's also about endless customization. You can easily swap out multicolor faceplates and windscreens completely on the fly. Say you're doing a shoot in a crisp white shirt. Just toss on the white faceplate and the white windscreen, and boom, it blends right in. Or maybe you want to boldly highlight your specific brand colors. But beyond just aesthetics, magnetically snapping a pink or white cover onto a mic is a highly functional way to instantly mark who is speaking on mic 1 versus mic 2. Trust me, it makes leveling your audio in post so much easier when you can just visually track your sources. And whether you prefer running a smartphone rig or a full camera setup, the system adapts effortlessly to your specific workflow. If you're on a smartphone, you've got this slim Type-C receiver that lives right at the bottom of your phone without getting in the way. And get this, it amazingly supports pass-through power, so you can actually charge your phone while you're recording. No more battery anxiety. Now contrast that with the camera setup. You slide the receiver onto your camera's cold shoe, send the analog audio directly into your video track, and you instantly gain access to dedicated LED lights for each microphone and a really satisfying clicky gain wheel. So whether you need the slim convenience of a mobile rig or the tactile control of a dedicated camera, the system just gets it. All right, let's get into the really good stuff. Section 3, how the audio tech works. The foundational tech that is literally saving your audio here is 32-bit float. In simple terms, this internal recording format provides massive audio headroom. It essentially eliminates the need to constantly monitor your audio levels or make stressful, tiny micro adjustments while you're just trying to focus on filming. This technology is exactly what guarantees flawless audio when you're recording dynamic, unpredictable sounds. It entirely removes the nightmare of blown out or clipped audio tracks. You literally just hit record and focus completely on your content. It's a real game changer. And hey, when the shoot is over, you aren't going to be waiting around forever to offload those massive 32-bit float files. You get incredibly fast internal transfer speeds of up to 34 megabytes per second. That is plenty fast to get you right into the editing room without any frustrating bottlenecks slowing down your creative flow. Another huge part of how this tech works is the digital processing happening right on the device itself. You've got 3 distinct built-in noise cancellation levels. Setting it to off naturally captures the whole environment. Surrounding cars, birds chirping. Standard steps in and intelligently reduces general background hums. And then strong heavily isolates the human voice. So if you're shooting in a totally chaotic environment, you can simply cycle through these 3 steps directly on the device to perfectly isolate your subject. No third-party software required. Furthermore, you can actively shape the character of the sound by toggling between built-in voice tones, standard, rich, and bright. Think about that for a second. You are effectively mixing your audio directly within the hardware to match the specific vibe of your project before you even open an editing program. Which brings us to our final stop, Section 4, Kits, Configurations, and Costs. What's great here is there's a clear configuration for absolutely every budget. The basic Mic Mini starts at just $59 for a single microphone. The Mic Mini 2 gets you 2 microphones for $99, and the full Mic Mini 2S kit sits at $189. So you can easily dip your toes into the ecosystem starting at that $59 mark and then seamlessly upgrade later, because those single mics will naturally pair right up with the upgraded receivers if you decide to expand your setup down the road. But honestly, stepping up to that $189 threshold gives you an incredibly convenient all-in-one solution for run-and-gun shooting. It provides the complete 2S kit with the charge case and literally every accessory you could possibly need. Receivers, wind muffs, cables, magnetic clips. It gives you everything to get out the door and get up and running immediately, without having to piece together a Frankenstein rig. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this question to consider. Between the standard, rich, and bright settings, which voice tone would you use to represent your own personal brand? I hope you'll think about how you might leverage this incredible blend of physical versatility and powerful internal processing to elevate your very next project. Thanks so much for joining me as we explored the clever tech inside the DJI Mic Mini 2S. Keep creating, and I'll catch you in the next one.